Welcome to the stream, everyone. My name is Chronic Whimsy. You can call me Whimsy for short. Today we are playing Slime Rancher 2. Provided the heat doesn't get the better of me, that is. Right. We've got Batty Sloombers here with chickens and fruit. I'm gonna actually take the chickens out of here. We're gonna put fruit in. Now, I do hope to get hyper slimes today. I know we need them for a few things. Alright, we've got our little batty one. Just hanging out in the teacup. So we're missing 2 plorts still. I would imagine this one. No, I don't know, actually. We've only found a few radiants so far. I haven't seen Sunsap yet. But we could... Well, we don't have a storage cell, so that's kind of useless as yet. But I suppose it wouldn't be a bad thing to go get snowflakes and Sunsap and also put a teleporter on that area. Not even sure which teleporters we have yet. Where am I going? Goodness. There we go. Okay, we have a blue and a pink and a blue sanctuary. They're so peaceful when they're asleep. Wake up and eat, guys. Okay, so we had blue and pink over there. Let's craft a red one, even though it's not a color that will immediately make me think of this place. And we're gonna take it over here. If I can remember how to get there. No, we're not, because we need hyperplorts. What about this one? We don't even know what we need. Can't do that one. We can do a berry one. We can do a green one. Let's do green. We don't have enough new bucks. Well, we do have some new stuff to sell. We're missing a guy. Huh. 1, 2, 3. Maybe one of them went over the waterfall. There's enough money for a teleporter. Okay. Oh. What am I doing? I can throw this into the thing. Alright, we do need to put a return home one. Now, I noticed that I only have one of these, so I wonder if we did put this down previously. Looks like we did. Well, that's fine. Now, We need to come over here, right in here, or right over here. I want to say this one. Yeah. I didn't think to bring plorts so that we could charge up our drone over here. Maybe we can find some here. Let's see how far that gets us. %170, not bad. Any strange diamonds? No. Let's go ahead and send this to the refinery, though. Alright, I got the most common things we need. I was about to go in here. Should be a fairly simple matter. Okay, now I want to follow, I think, this lava lake. No. This lava lake. Maybe without burning myself up. And I am gonna grab this while I see it. Hi, guys. perch there. We're going to want to go through there. Nope, I can't get on top of the tree. Darn. Now how... Well... Yeah, we can make that. Once our thing comes up. And I'm actually gonna take some chickens along. Got a bunch of food. Okay. But we want this. I hear jingling. Okay. It's got to be down, since it can't be up. And I think I may have just messed up, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm forgetting how to get here. Alright. Rest this out. Hello, Cozy. How are you today? Apparently I'm not resting. Alright. Well. Looks like I have gotten us stuck. Oh well. Well, the save thing works. Let's feed our bat a little bit of food. You're really slow to eat. Now you gotta go back in the chair. Otherwise you're a danger. You're very sweet to say that, Cozy. I'll be doing better once it cools off some. This heat is a bit of a nightmare. Alright. I was about to go right back here, but I'm thinking that may be a mistake. So let's take the long way. Now we do have Starlight Strand and something else. I think Ember Valley. Starlight Strand. Or we just have Starlight Strand. Fine. Looks like we'll be getting tangles around here. Okay. Alright. For this try, we're gonna head this direction. Okay, we're in the right general area. Oh, that's where we wanted to be. I'm not used to coming at it from the other way. Thank you. All right. Now we're in the land of perfect snowflakes. And maybe sunsap. So I'm gonna try to make my way up here and put the teleporter up here. But I am also going to be looking for the little snow bubble thingies that will get us what we need. Not snowballs. I remember seeing this last time and getting confused as to how to get back. So we're gonna head straight for it and then try to find our way back. What's this? Nothing. Okay. Be worthwhile. Snowy bush. Okay. Okay, that looks like the place we can get back. And we're back on land. That looks promising to me. But it is not. Yoki! I love Yoki eggs! The slime always looks at the sunny side up. Okay. Yoki slimes make me very, very happy. Yoki slimes are a strange and elusive type of slime that sometimes found near wild chickens on Rainbow Island. But unlike tabby slimes, their intent is not to hunt, for within their warm golden center lies an enduring love for chickens. Such is the power of this glowing affection that it sometimes inspires nearby hens to produce a rare delight, a giant egg full of chicks and Yoki plorts. Yoki slimes can only inspire the production of giant eggs when nearby chickens are able to reproduce. They're not miracle workers, so if hens and roosters are too crowded, giant eggs will be a rare occurrence. Slime ranchers should also note that giant eggs will only produce Yoki plorts when they are fresh and the yolk inside is still glowing. So, we are going to put that in a coop and let them inspire chickens. Okay, I am gonna put that there. Now we have an easy way to get here. Because I feel like that's where we're getting the sunsap. They're just maybe not ripe yet. Alright, back on the hunt for snowflakes. I'll take this too. Snow's bench. Okay, we've got slime fossils as well. I know we went through here previously, but hey, it's worth it for the things. Yes, yes, you're very angry. Angry, angry boys. And we have a rainbow light bridge leading us somewhere. Nice. I don't see anywhere else to go, so we'll go back. I love how they leave things in snow. It's very noisy. Even more so now that we've got tar. So much tar around here. Didn't we come this way already? Yes. Okay. So we went along there. And that's where we found our Yolki slime. Don't need snowballs. I'd like to go back with at least 10 of the perfect snowflake. We went there last time and had trouble getting back because it turned today, and I think during the day you can't take the Aurora Borealis bridges. Oh, go away. Okay. Making my way pretty well back while it's still definitely night. No, here's the sap. Yes, I don't know how much we needed. Okay, so it comes off of the trees. But now that we've found one, we can at least read about it. Given that it's sap, it makes sense that it comes off of the trees. I should have thought of that. Let's take a quick read about the sun sap. Despite its name, sun sap is actually made of hardened amber, whose strikingly golden hue is sure to brighten a rancher's day. Some say if you find one with a bug encased inside, it's even more valuable, but come on, it's a bug. What could you possibly do with that? I do appreciate the Jurassic Park reference. Although I do feel kind of like games almost feel obliged to give us references like that when it comes to Amber. Hello. Thank you. Now the big trick comes, can we make it back to our teleporter? Although I think it's not as difficult as I expected it to be. I appreciate that. How did I get a boom slime? All right. Was it this one? No, one of them needed some snow stuff. If we can just get the hyperplorts. But for that, I guess we're going back inside the labyrinth. And I'm not doing that until I've taken care of our new friend. If we're lucky, maybe we'll even get to see one of the glowing eggs this particular session. Alright, talk about needing space. Okay, you go in first. You go in. 1, 2, 3, 4. The rest are going to live in here. And these can be stored. And the Yoki was one of the two we were missing, so now it's just the Hyperplort. Okay. Back to the labyrinth, and we're gonna go through this one, because I have a feeling this will take us where we left off. Yep, here's Slumberland. Oh, we've got this guy. Well, let's go back. Because we've got that guy to feed, and we've got tons of chickens. Honestly, I think, well, we'll get 30. Nice round number. Because this is their favorite, I should have 5 left over. We'll see. Alright, the first step is to figure the way down to him. Oh. That's right, I put it right there. Okay. I wonder where this one goes. Have buddies. Good luck, guys. Take me somewhere with hyperports. Oh, I wonder if we need you. I have a feeling we're gonna need you. Am I blind? I think this door must need to be opened from the other side. Oh, but we do have the labyrinth. Where was that? Was that over here? Maybe. No. There was some sort of hedge maze we went through. I don't remember if anything came of it. Oh, and we have this. Okay. Okay, so wait. There's gotta be a simple method for this. Oh, it comes over here. Okay. Stump's there. I didn't realize it would catch it like that. Oh. Where are you? Thing, you're here. I'm sure there was a much less, less of those needed thing answer, but, we got there. That's all that really matters. And I am taking them back. I'm remembering this time. Because we might have another one. Here goes the hope of Hyperplorts. Oh, we need so many. Okay. I need to prepare for this. And everybody around here has already eaten everything. Fortunately, we know somewhere where we can get tons and tons of food, so that when we've got them cornered, we can just machine gun. You can have that. What are you doing out? That is not good. Stay. Oh, you have a port collector and you're still full up. I thought I saw a second one out. But I don't see it now. Okay. $30 is okay. Oh, I forgot we did put a drone in here. Check it out. Four chickadoos and 5 yolky plorts. Yay! Oh, 5 chickadoos. Very nice. Poor guys. Okay, we've got 50 pomegranates. We've had our first egg produced by the yolky plort. You can have that. Let's see if we're off to find some hyper slimes. Ugh. Welcome back, Cozy. Come on, eat. Thank you. Nope, you go back in your chair. I'm gonna keep these for now. Somewhere. You know what? We do not need the mint mangoes anymore, because we've got them right here. Alright. We are as ready as we can be to machine gun some shadow slimes. Have one. Remind me which episode the 5th one is. Because once you give me like the barest minimum of what happens or who they're up against, I'll know it, but I don't know the number. This is the wrong way. No, is it? No, it's the right way. I think we came up here. Everything looks different with the Prisma core going explodey. Yeah, this looks promising. Yes, okay. We opened the store. And I'm hoping... Okay, there's that one. Shadow there. Oh, okay. So we've got to nail it with the one shadow thing. So I'm gonna pop them over here, actually. Is there another one? And because I popped out all that fruit, it became the unstable fruit, which I don't really care about. Because we brought a ton. I have a feeling 19 is not going to be enough. Well, I guess we'll see. Yeah, that's the unstable fruit. Yeah, we need way more. Okay. So which one was the 5th episode? You're a tar, not the shadow ports I need. Shadow slams I need. I think maybe this one? Possibility. Yes, okay. Come here. Okay, you can go way too high. Parker as a stewardess is a great joy. Okay, that only did so much good. That was a good one. It's not my favorite, but it is definitely a good one. I think one of my favorites you haven't gotten to yet. It should be called the Cross My Heart job. And now you're making me want to go back and watch it. Again. For like the millionth time. That would be Alec Hardison. Okay. I don't want to deal with y'all in here. I guess I'll get what I can. Okay. You're totally fine. I know Hardison's name because I adore him. He's one of my 3 favorite characters. And it has to be 3 favorite characters because I truly cannot decide between them. Hi. Can I just... Yes. No. How about you come over here, and then... Come on. Wow, I'm bad at aiming. But I think I might have gotten close to, if not 50. Well, close to at least. Really? Not a single one? Just that first one. Okay. We're not at 50, but I think we're good enough. One of the things I love about Leverage is that it does its best to showcase all of the characters. Like, they each get their own shining star moments. And in a show that where it was pretty clear to me that Nate was the protagonist, I'm really glad they shifted to an ensemble. Oh, I will take this. That didn't even open. What did I do? Something happened. I did just get an achievement. I thought. Did it... Okay, so clearly that's one of... however many. I bet the other one is... somewhere. I don't know. It does feel a little frustrating. We've unlocked that and did the door. just for me to be confused about where to go now. That's right. Explode. I am not in the mood for your shenanigans. Now, we made our way out there last time and it brought us all the way to here. There are 2 doors right here. Maybe I should have kept a teleporter to put right over here. Congratulations on Mochi! We still don't have that door open either. Okay, that's what went way over there. We could go through the pink, but I don't think I can get there yet. I really want to get this door opened. Maybe this one. But this is really what I want. So that... okay. That's the way of it. You just keep adapting your farm until you like how it is. Do I have any more warp tech? We've already got that one. Can't do this one yet. We've got that one and that one. Can't do that one yet. Let's go see, I guess, if there are any more teleporter colors in the plort market. Or not the plort market, but over here. Pronto Mart. Why is our cat green? I don't know that there's anything to be done with that. Music tile. Okay. Blueprints. Nope. You can't buy transporters, you can buy the blueprints for them. You still have to build them. Alright, one thing I am going to do is farm up well, I'm gonna feed these guys before they stage a mass insurrection. Clean up their pen. I feel like we're so close to the hyperplort. But I'm gonna go ahead and farm up some more shadows, the way I just did. And then we're gonna try to hit... I don't even know. Oh. Poor drone. I don't care that much, though. Anyway. Once we have farmed up... I certainly hope there will, but they may not have more story to tell. And it's okay if they don't. Okay, we're over here now. This is how we got to where the Sloombers are. So, I don't actually need this one anymore. Time to see, can I pick it up? Okay, it picked up both sides, because I see I have two. But I was afraid it was going to destroy it. So I'm very happy that that was not an option. All right. That's indigonium. Or did you mean leverage, a third leverage? Oh, I did not wait long enough for that. Yeah, I hope they will, but I don't, like I said, I don't know if they have enough story to tell. Although I would love to see some of our favorite people back again. Like Mochi and Ogden, Victor. Alright, go back this way. There we go, and then I want to go through this one. Good. Okay, that was a very successful run. And I believe... Well, apparently not. This place is going to be covered in tar soon enough. Okay. Now let's actually go out this way and see if we can't find those doors. It would be neat to see Casey, but I think that... Well, here's what I would do if I were the dev. You would not see Casey. If you read the story, Casey is very beautifully written, but also kind of generalized so that anyone reading can identify with Bee and their lost love Casey. Or past love Casey, if you prefer. If we saw Casey, it would remove some of that flexibility. Because right now, you probably have a pretty specific idea of who you think Casey is. And I suspect that's very different from how I think Casey is, as an example. And I really love that the devs did that. Oh, hello. No, I want... Why can I not hit you? Nope. I love when my food turns unstable. Admittedly, I was not promised that these fruit were shelf stable, but I mean, come on. It feels like this is more pronounced than it was previously. But that could be me. Okay. Those are not doors, those are the little things. So maybe we don't have shadow doors here. Or whatever. Like, we did. We had one here. And that led to this, but I don't know how to use that. I think I've already tested this, but... Oh! Okay. But that's still a Prisma port, that's not what I need! I don't think. I need that opened. Right up there. Oh, absolutely. Okay. Come on, I've been figuring out genealogies for people. I can do this. By the way, root trees may be canceled for this week. My glasses are broken, and I found out Tuesday is the day I need to go get it fixed, basically. So, not 100% sure that I'll be able to get home in time. We've got that one, we've got that one, we just need that one. Maybe that one's up there? Didn't we already get that? Let me, as always, let the dog out. I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, I am back. Yeah, we've already completed this one. Wait, was this a slumber? Is that all I'm missing? Did I forget about that? I forgot about that. That's easy now. Not from here, though. Too many moving parts, man. Geronimo. Don't worry, y'all are fine. Okay, where's my way back? Here it is. I'm also kind of debating on pivoting Mondays schedules for now. I do love Dreamlight Valley, but something else is occupying my mind thoroughly. Like, it's a whole rabbit hole. So I'm thinking I may shift to that game, or honestly, I may cancel Mondays for the time being, because my schedule has been just a little bit too difficult with everything else I've got going on to include Mondays. Dreamlight Valley is not going away entirely. I'm just putting it on hiatus for the moment, I'm thinking. You can have some prickle pear when you wake up. You can have the rest. And you guys can have this. And you can have this. Okay. Too many fun games, too little time, and too little brain power. Am I right? I think I'm putting it fully on hold for at least a little bit. Maybe just a couple weeks, but I'll bring a few just in case I misclick. Oh, we need to check. Do we have another yolky egg? We have another yolky egg! Boop! I love these things! Oh, you're doing such good work, and look at all the chickens! Such good work. In fact, we're gonna give you back these guys, and we are going to cull the adult population because they cannot breed if they don't have space. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. Actually, no. What am I thinking? You don't get any. Because you have 19 little ones. That when they grow up. Why do I keep doing that? Okay. Okay. This is gonna happen. That's gonna happen. This is gonna happen. And this is gonna happen. I need a drone and a market link here. Do I have a market link? No, I have a refinery link. Oh, I could do that. Can I make another one? Because I can snag the drone from in here. I don't mind so much. I think Dreamlight Valley will become something I do sometimes, but not every week. It becomes more of a chore than I really want at that point. Okay. And I want to play games because I love them. Utilities. No. Vortec. It says I have one. Oh, wait. No, you're not going here. I could start storing those, but we've already popped the Largo, or the Gordo. Now I'll just do the refinery link for now. We need Slumber reports in the refinery anyway. So. How about you be right here? Okay, I want you to find ports. From port collectors. Now, you're at almost 300%. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Nah. We'll put these, most of them, in the market, and then go finally put this in the statue that I completely forgot about. My dog's ready to come back in. I'll be right back. Come here. No. I mistook his, oh my gosh, there's somebody in my territory, for, hey mom, let me in. That should be enough. All right. One of the other reasons I'm looking at pausing on Dreamlight Valley for the moment is I do have some plans, hopefully, for a series with Kylo's. And of course, there's Planet Crafter. And if I do those as well as what I'm currently doing without changing anything, I'm gonna get so burnt out so fast. Okay. Now. Nope, that's a Prisma plort. I keep seeing yellow plorts and thinking they may be the hyper plorts and getting excited. This is not where I want to be. I think as long as you approach your workload sensibly and seriously, there might be some people who complain, but only people who don't care about your well-being. And those aren't people I would want. Yes! Oh, it feels good to finally unlock this door. Oh, that was yellow flowers. I thought, is that a new type of phosphor? Hi. Oh, that was almost like fireworks. Look at this place. Oh, this feels so good. Nope, doesn't do anything for them either. Okay, and we have a door here that we can just activate. How nice is that? Oh, blueprints is glorious. I need to get back to it and try and figure it out, because I am still early days. Aha! Aha ha ha. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... Boop! Let's pop that there. Then I'm going to go stop my dog from terrorizing the neighborhood. One moment. Occasionally, we have some stray dogs wander through the neighborhood, and I suspect one of them has gotten him riled up. I'm gonna feed this guy, because this looks like it might be a portal. I saw your announcement about blueprints, by the way, your note about how much conversation and stuff. That's going to be an interesting change. Yeah, you look all sneaky. What am I doing? I am coming over here. To that tree right there. I will have to figure out where to put the hyper slimes, and I think the best way to do it will be this corral, high walls, air net. Anything else that they need, we can add on later. See, that's what I think is neat. That's not an idea I had considered. And I think it's a really neat idea. I hope it works well. That's a mood. Okay, here we go. Pop! Yes, you are a teleporter. Okay, so y'all get out of my way. Now we haven't checked this out yet. Oh. Oh wait, no, that's where I came from. Okay. Where am I? Oh, this is just an easy way to the labyrinth. Okay. Or is this the way I came? No, this is the way I came. So that is new. So I guess we're about to take a leap of faith. Oh, wait. We have the dark thing. I love that teleporters, you can just go back and forth very easily. Are you playing with your food? Okay. Hopefully 50 does it. Was it not there? Here you are. $25. Gold teleporter. Oh, getting fancy up in here. I can't afford a gold teleporter. Okay. Geronimo! You know what? I'm wondering something. And the answer is yes. I was sitting here thinking maybe I should have brought the teleporter with me, since I can, sort of. Because once again, I've picked up both, but at least I have it. Alright, we've got Gigi to talk to, we've got this thing, but I have a dog who I'm going to once again try to stop antagonizing the neighbors. I'll be right back. I got him to calm down by the simple expediency of dragging him inside bodily. It's not just slimes I push around. Okay. I don't remember your voice at all. I can hardly believe you made it this far, Beatrix. This labyrinth would swallow up a normal person, but you're different. I was right to put my faith in you. The Prismacore lies ahead. Maybe together we now stand a chance of stopping this thing and changing the future of the Far Far Range. I'm ready to get back to exploring. Happy exploring. Okay. Map. What's it? Oh! Look at that. And we still don't have this area. That's funny. There's a door there. Should I go that way or that way? I don't know that I can make that. Oh! Darn, you're the wrong type of door, too. I thought you were a shadow door. That was nerve-wracking. When we go back, it'll be a little bit easier because I'll be able to go down. Oh, there's platforms in the... Geronimo. Okay. I love the little happy slime things. I don't think water's supposed to do that. Any secrets here? It doesn't look like it. He does not like that I have brought him back. He was busy terrorizing the neighbors. How could I do that? I'm hearing something. Leave it. He gets more and more gold. I heard a ringing for just a second. This is a little trippy. Are we ready? I mean, I haven't even seen... The hyperports must be over in this area. I'm almost tempted. Can I... Did I go over there? I don't think I did. Are you where the hyperports are? I wonder if I have to turn this on. Oh, never mind. They aren't platforms. But now we've got this one to go to the Gray Labyrinth. I want to get back into the Gray Labyrinth so I can look at the map again. All right. We need this map. And I think we have to come at it from this way. Nope, that isn't a direction. Okay, let's not burn ourselves. Well, maybe a little bit. Okay, that's a door that's closed. So we only have this door. It feels like this should lead somewhere. But we end up all the way turned around. We've been back behind here. We did that. Yeah, I knew that was happening. Wait. No, it just ends. So that's not the way. Okay. We're back at this room. So I can't really venture off course at all. Maybe? Nope, that's the same thing. Nope, this is the wrong way. Okay, what's this? I think we've been here. Yeah, it's all the same. See, we're right back here. That's the same, that's the same. Same tunnels. Same chaotic place. I feel like it's gotta be something to do with those gate-looking things. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? What am I not understanding? What have I forgotten the explanation of? I mean, I could move forward to what appeared to be the end. But I feel like it would be beneficial to have the hyperplorts first. I'm gonna just check on something real quick. So I have done a very quick Google because I felt very stumped. And I do know that this area is called the terrarium. I don't think, well, this is the Prismacore, but like this area is the terrarium. And apparently there's a puzzle in there that I need to do. I don't know more than that, but it's a start. Alright, so where are we? It's not that puzzle. Unless... Now I'm not seeing... But apparently I haven't gone all the way through here. So I don't see a radiant puzzle. Maybe it's farther along? We're gonna figure this out. Okay, maybe it's here. somewhere. I didn't want to read too far ahead because I didn't really want spoilers. I just had reached a point where I was getting too frustrated. Oh, that just leads back. Oh, this grew. Hey. That's cool. Also very convenient. I wish you guys were the slime door openers. That would be easy. I don't know. Well, I've backtracked and looked and it's 9:30. One moment. Okay, maybe this is actually the way to the terrarium, and I just thought this was the terrarium. No. This is the Prismacore. But I can get out. For now. I guess we're doing this. Sleep well, Cozy. Here it is, Beatrix, the Prismacore. I was breathless when I first saw it. Seeing the way light twisted and moved within it, the way it seemed to change with every moment, it was like staring into the infinite. If I only knew then what would become of it, of me, of everything. I'm sorry to have brought you here, to have you pulled into all this, but it was the only way. But where are you, Gigi? I'm afraid I still can't greet you in person. I would have loved to thank you properly, but I've locked myself away in the facility on the other side of this room. I'll try to explain everything. After all you've been through to get here, I at least owe you that much. So let's start over. My name is Gigi Twillagers West. I'm the granddaughter of Hobson and Thora. Wait. How is that possible? You might not believe this, but the short answer is I'm from the future. In my time, I discovered Rainbow Island and the Prismacore, and things went badly. It was rapidly destabilizing, and when I tried to fix it, I only made it worse. I called the wrong people to help, and they tried to exploit its unnatural power. Everything quickly fell apart after that. There was an explosion. Prismatic light tore across Rainbow Island and into the atmosphere of the far, far range. I shielded myself from the blast, but my arm... Something happened. The energy from the Prismacore imprinted itself on me. I can feel it coursing in my arm despite my efforts to contain it. It's why I've sealed myself away and needed your help. When I get near the Prismacore, it causes the destabilization to accelerate, like it's reacting to its own energy signature. But if you're here, what about back home? My world, the far, far range in my time, it's on the brink of disaster. The Prismacore's energy has blanketed the atmosphere and has begun to warp the environment as it has here, changing trees to metal, water to glass, and even phasing the natural world out of reality. In time, there will be nothing left to sustain the ecosystem. Faced with that, knowing that I had a hand causing it all, I had to do something. So how did you travel here? Remember during your previous journey in the Glass Desert, where my grandfather led you to a portal beyond space and time? When you got there, it seemed like it was ruined? Well, that's because I had already used it. I was able to direct the one in my world to this point in our timeline. There was just one problem. It crumbled from the shock of activating when I arrived. I didn't realize it would be a one-way trip. So you're stuck here? Yes. Perhaps there's a way of repairing the portal, but like so many things here, it's beyond my understanding, so I have to accept that I will never return home. Never see my family again. But it will be worth it if we can somehow stabilize the Prismacore. If we can do that, then not only do we save everything here and now, but it will fix my mistakes in the future. I have to believe that. How do we stabilize the Prismacore? In my research here, I have discovered that whoever built the Grey Labyrinth created devices called harmonizers designed to stabilize the Prismacore. Only they just didn't work. There's evidence that it was attempted multiple times, each time having the opposite effect and making the situation worse. But if they didn't work before, how will it work this time? I'll have to explain later, but I think I have something that maybe they didn't. Something that might allow it to work this time. There's only one problem. The harmonizers are lost. There's no record of where they are located. Heck, there's no record of what they even look like. I'm completely in the dark here and I don't know what to do. You know, your grandfather once gave me some great advice. Oh? What did he say? Never give up? To keep pushing through when all the odds are stacked against you? My mom always said Grandpa had a way with words. He said, keep your peepers peeled. Huh? What do you mean? The only way to find something hidden is to look for it. But where do we even start? I've seen some funny-looking walls here. Seems like a good place to start. Beatrix, that's it. I kept thinking I'd find a door or something I couldn't enter, but what if they're hidden in plain sight? I think I could make some new tech that you could use to test this theory. Head on over to the exchange station on the balcony above, and I'll get you set up. On my way. Okay, so we are doing this, but it's not quite what I thought. Hello again. I've linked this exchange station to my facility here, so we can exchange things that you find for things I can make. And like I was saying, I think I can invent something that can uncover hidden areas in the labyrinth. And maybe the harmonizers. I really hope so. My guess is that anything unstable or out of place here is a result of the prisma waves blanketing the labyrinth and transmuting things. If I could invent something to nullify them in just a localized area, it might be enough for you to uncover where the harmonizers are hidden. How can you build something like that? Well, for starters, I'll need Prismaports to make the blueprint. I'll need to run all kinds of Prisma tests to figure out the parameters we're working with. As for actually building it, those strange shadow slimes might be the answer. Their ports have a natural dampening effect on Prisma waves. Maybe they've evolved maybe they evolved to do that somehow. They can flatten the wavelengths in order to... Sorry, I'm getting caught up in things here. Just keep an eye out for shadow ports, as they might be useful later. In the meantime, bring me your Prisma ports, and then I can get to work on the nullifier device. Got it. And by the way, I can also exchange Prisma ports for coins you can spend at a kind of underground market, something I discovered while looking for some of the special tech I needed to build my facility. But never mind that. The important part right now is working on that nullifying device. So go get those plorts. I'll get what you need. We're getting closer, Beatrix. Let's see this thing through. Alright, so 20 gets me that. 10 gets me a thingy. Gadgets don't work here. Okay, there's that. But gadgets work here. So we're going to put that right there so that we can easily return Prisma ports. I am going to do more research later on. For the hyperplorts, because I'm pretty convinced now that she's going to ask for hyperports too. But I'm kind of thinking I may call it here. We don't have hyperplorts yet, but we have progressed in the story. And that's a win. Once I'm back at the conservatory, I mean. Yeah, it's about 15 minutes early, but I'm going to call it here. I'm kind of worn down. I will return next Sunday with more Slime Rancher. I feel like we're close to the end, but we're not completely there yet. I'll read those messages when we return. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will do a post in my community about Monday and Tuesday, and the changes that are coming to the schedule once I've made a final decision. I hope you enjoyed the stream today, your watching of it. If you did, consider dropping a like on my video or subscribing to the channel if you'd like to see more. My schedule is currently in flux, so I won't go through it all, but you can find the schedule in its current form posted on my profile. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful day and be kind to yourself. Take care. Bye-bye.